ESGold is reprocessing old mining waste instead of digging new holes. With one project currently under construction in Quebec and a new venture just launched in Colombia, CEO Gordon Robb says that his company is fully funded for production. And today we're asking, is this the real deal? Joining us now is Gordon Robb, CEO of ESGold. So Gordon, good to see you too. We can start with this. Your team just got back from Colombia with metallurgical results. For viewers who aren't mining experts, what did you find and why does it matter?
The metallurgical tests we did in Colombia were very promising. We wanted to show the relation to what we're seeing at Montauban by reprocessing old tailings, making sure that this is an economic fit. ESGold our model is scalable growth across all jurisdictions. What we found in Colombia is very promising to start, but we are still in our due diligence phase. Our team down in Colombia right now is working on the ground to make sure that this is the right fit. These metallurgical tests are a great start to that.
Well, the results also show 52% gold recovery in one test, but lower, more variable in others. How important is the gold recovery level here as you do your assessment?
Well, very important. We're seeing very similar results to what we see at Montauban in Quebec. This is a very simple gravity separation test, very little reagents added. We pride ourselves on our economics, very low capex model moving forward. So while these results are very promising to start, we're seeing a lot of similarities with what we see at the tailings project in Quebec. There's now more work needs to be done to see if we move forward with this.
Well, building in Quebec currently and now looking into Colombia at the same time, obviously it's ambitious for any junior. Why not just focus on Quebec right now?
It's a great question. Montauban is and remains to be our flagship asset. This has been a project we've been working on for a long period of time. But we want to show that ESGold is a scalable platform that can move across jurisdictions. Low capex, focusing on mining waste from abandoned sites. Quebec is proof of concept. Moving to Colombia is a great example of what we can do moving forward through different jurisdictions. We want to show we're a repeatable, low capex model. We just need to make sure that it's the right fit.
Right. Well, when we talk about jurisdiction, Colombia has political risk, security concerns, and a complicated history with mining. What kind of risks do you want people to understand at this point of where you're at with your project assessment?
I think the important thing for investors and people to know while watching ESGold is that we're doing our due diligence. We have an MOU with the Planta Magdalena property. We're making sure we look at all aspects to make sure that this is the right move for our shareholders. While the preliminary metallurgical tests were very promising and the grades look very promising, we're looking at this from an all-encompassing matter to make sure that this is the right move for ESGold to plant themselves in Colombia full-time.
Well, let's talk about Montauban, your project here in Quebec. It targets production in 2026. While this industry is well known for delays, what gives you confidence in that timeline?
Well, we're fully funded. We finished our capital raise in September. We just brought on an amazing partner with Ocean Partners for a non-dilutive financing package on phase 1 and phase 2 of our development moving forward. We're working closely with the government to make sure that this is a go, that all the steps, all the boxes are checked, that we can move forward, start ordering equipment and get this into production. We are running into a bit of the cold season right now, so we get to do a lot of the background work and the equipment ordering, all that fun purchasing that comes with building a mill. I was up on site last week. The building's coming together beautifully. We're weeks away from it being completely done. Road work is being worked on right now. The infrastructure around the property is unbelievable. It's a very exciting time to be an ESGold shareholder, but also to be on the property because we are moving in full force.
Yeah, it's rather the time to essentially execute.
Well, with gold being at 4,200 right now and us being as close to production as we are, we're not talking years, we're talking months, we get to take advantage of a very exciting gold market by being in production before most. And then leveraging that production, that revenue into further expansion, further exploration, being able to build this property at scale.
Well, let's talk about the bottom line for investors watching. As mentioned or alluded to, this sector is difficult and most junior miners do fail. What makes ESGold the real deal?
We're looking at this different. It's our business model, our plan, our focus. is we're going after material that's already there, that's on surface. By getting into production right away, we're able to mitigate a lot of risk rather than raising money, drilling, and hoping we find something. These are known grades that are sitting on surface that need to be cleaned up. We're able to get into revenue quickly because we've been mandated with a cleanup program. This is not a mining company right now. This is a reprocessing company. Is by generating revenue through the tailings, cleaning up the area that desperately needs that environmental remediation work, we're able to generate revenue that most junior mining companies are years away from that with an expensive development cost. Is for a lot of years in this industry, drilling, exploration, and development have been the main focus and the big money drivers. Is by switching this model on its head and by going after production first of what's there, we're able to backstop big blue sky exploration work with production revenue.
Right. Gordon, thank you for the update. For our viewers who are watching, ESGold is listed on the CSE and the OTCQB with tickers fully listed below. Thanks for watching.